years with that rail kind of offered and coming to a surprise. And TDM, I can almost imagine him being more effective with
Definitely more effective. Then we're going live now.
Yeah, guys, this is going to be the first game of the day, the quarterfinals of the DL Compare Quick Live TDM. We're going to be starting, well, let's have a look. Hate Me is going to start off, and he's going to be getting next to that rail, but it's funny to be right in front of him, just 1-2, and quickly the first frag of the game, trying to get a shot onto the deliberate murder player, but just quickly switches away from that railgun, doesn't give it away to the opponents.
Yeah, and good on him to do so. And SilentSep also got an LG right off the start, so wanted to give him the weapons to the strongest guy on l0wfly team. Definitely not what you want to do right after spawn, but the red's about to spawn.
Look at this, we got FunnyBee trying to budge away, and he's actually doing a lot of panel damage, and the quad could spawn at any time between the 30 and 60 second mark. Probably looking for damage, he's got next to nothing to work with, but actually been quite effective and does manage to take down FRS, so a very small lead, but that's really not going to tell the story. I think we've got to check out what it's like at the end of first squad.
Yeah, teams should now be starting to prepare for the quad because it's going to spawn right now. Even though the red is spawning now, I think they might want to just let go the red to set up for the quad, because this quad setup does get a lot of kills in this map. Not even the quad run itself, it's just a setup. And SilentSep gets that quad. What a great player to have quad run.
Yeah, he's going to be starting the first quad of the day, and immediately he's going to be dispatching one of the enemies. Can he find any more? He's not really that stacked, he's just looking for any kind of resource, survivor rail, survivor rocket, whatever he can do. And red spawning very shortly. He must be evading the stream. Already taking a rail, and Hate Me is going to get him down. Only one frag he managed to get, but it's Deliberate Murderer who keep the lead by the end of that quad run.
Yeah, I mean, that was really quickly dispatched by 1-2. There's easily set up on the red area side of the map, and they won't let l0wfly get in.
Got mega health here taken by Hate Me. FRS going to be going down very fast. And we've got just under 10 seconds till red. Looks like Hate Me wants to make a move on it, doing more good damage onto, I believe it was FRS in front of him again. And this is going to be red room taken, and we almost got a double the score here for Deliberate Murder. They might be playing with a different lineup, but it's having no effect right now in the very early stages of this map. Kanin there, that is FunnyBee, of course, taking a dive. Hate Me done some pretty effective damage at the beginning.
I wonder if he knows that the Meg is spawning right behind him. Look at that. Even though they have a strong, not a normal lineup, they are showing good signs of team play.
Yeah, look at this. Hate Me is hitting 48% LG. I wonder if he's going to be able to sustain that through to the later stages. And already seen him beforehand being a very effective user of this weapon.
I like what he's doing right now. He's just hovering that LG ammo. He has the Mega, so he's just trying to stay on this corner, because a lot of spawns are on that corner of the map. So if your team is getting frags and you're there to get the spawn frags, that will just triple the effectiveness.
Exactly. I mean, 26-12. l0wfly, we said a lot of good things about them at the beginning. They got work to do. Hate Me getting hurt quite a lot, but it is the 102 player getting a mega health.
Can they actually get into the quadrant right now? Because they were really late, because they were waiting for that mega health.
SilentSep here defending with shotgun. Hate Me taking a lot of damage. SilentSep going down, and we've got Riker, who is going to be taking the second quad. Manages to pick off SilentSep. What other damage can he do? Again, though, a quad carrier without that much stack to work with, but this could be more fruitful as red armor's right behind him, but he didn't know the timing, seemingly. That's quite unfortunate for him. He could really have used it to great effect.
He definitely has the timing of the Mega, though. That's why he's hating for here. Yes. Oh, I think that's a nice frag there. Gets the Mega now. Only 3 seconds left, so I guess he's just gonna take position on the red. But all of the l0wfly team are there, and they have to be, because they're losing by more than 20 frags so early into the game.
Go for the grenades! Go for the grenades, and he can't make it. He's run out of ammunition on every other weapon, and eventually Kanin is going to take him down. And he gets onto the old grenade that Riker left there ages ago. Very unfortunate for him. But think of how effective that quadrant could have been if he stayed an extra second for red armor and then went over to Mega.
Yeah.
It could have been a very different story.
They definitely didn't have the Mega timing there. The red timing there.
I mean, you know, at the same time, what kind of difference is it making? 42 to 20 now. This is insane. We've got Riker there defending. Some good shotgun work by him, but Kanin is going to get him down in the end.
Look at that. That's such effective play. I mean, 1 or 2 players, even though they're not with their stronger lineup, they know exactly how to play this. Unfortunately, l0wfly are just leading their team right now, and they knew that the rail was gonna spawn. They sent Reika to protect the guy from there, and they were 2 more behind Reika just to help him secure that rail.
Play. Taking away that lightning gun, that's going to be very irritating for the l0wfly players. See, can you remind me on how to pronounce this name? I'm not so good at the Russian. This is Fortune. Oh, he's changed his tag, right. been a while since I've seen him play, but he is one of the key players of the part of the team for a long time now.
We're watching the deliberate murder setting up for the quad, but where are l0wfly?
They're trying to get in. This is actually the first quad they haven't been able to set up very early for, and it is about to spawn. We're going to see it picked up in just a second. l0wfly has it. We've been waiting to see some work from him. He's going to get one on FRS. Silence Step going down shortly after. Been effective so far, and he takes 3. Oh, and it's going to be another one. Kinin right in front of him. He's very weak, but he's got 4 frags. Mega picked up. He still has half of the time left. LG ammo on the side. Can he double it up a little bit? Silence Step is going down. This frag lead is going exponentially bigger. But it looks finally, is there going to be a break on this, or are there more l0wfly players? 5 frag quad run here on Dreadful Plays. Really good work by l0wfly.
I don't like the scoreline right now. l0wfly are in massive trouble. And
huge trouble.
Dare I say, then this could reach the mercy limit right before 10-minute mark.
Yeah, absolutely insane. Man, we would not expect this. I was talking to the l0wfly members before, and they felt pretty comfortable. And they felt that they could probably take a win in this best of 3, but
right
from
now,
what I'm seeing, it's horrible.
Right now, the lowest damage dealer for 102 has more damage than the highest damage dealer for l0wfly.
Oh
and
my
all
God.
of the l0wfly players have negative net, while all of the 102 players have positive net.
I think the word to describe the situation now is dominating. He's going to be able to pick up a red. He's taking rails from all over the place. Hate me right in front of him. He's got that plasma. And he couldn't really survive long with that red. At least they're going to be keeping timing on it, but they're going to need to get something a bit more from it very soon.
Look at 102. The way they move around the map, they're just in groups of 2 or 3. They don't want to let anyone be alone.
Oh, hate me on that occasion. He got caught out. He was completely surrounded. Silence Step getting a frag, but he's really low. That 50 health bubble going to be rejuvenating a lot. We've got just over 15 seconds now for the quad to spawn. I'm going to stick with Silence Step for a little bit longer. See, I imagine he's going to be holding position here, trying to stay alive, getting a good frag. But he only had 9 health after, and that's going to be Fortune carrying it on, and Kinin just walking into the rockets, denying the shotgun away, and getting another easy kill. Fortune's getting a little bit overexcited, but it is l0wfly who takes the next quad. He is extremely weak, but he should just about to get a kill. No, Kinin comes from the side. And at least they managed to cut him short of what could have been another strong quad run from l0wfly.
Yeah, I mean, l0wfly really need to get a couple of quad runs. They got like the first, but they didn't really do much with it.
No, they need something really good. They need to get the frags from the setup. We've got Rocket here getting some insane shots and a lot of kills. Actually making good work with the plasma also. Is that going to be Silence Step going down? Checking for the air rockets. But as he might make a switch, I mean, he's got the shotgun. This could have been a much easier frag, and Silence Step even Whittles is stacked down enough to get the kill. 40 frags of difference. It seems like it's not really extending much more for the time being. But they now need to accelerate the pace and start getting the frags fast and deliberate murder are.
And the problem for l0wfly right now is that 1 and 2 are pretty much getting all the megas, but when the red spawns, they're also there to challenge for it. And 1 and 2 actually do have the double of reds picked up.
Yeah. I'm going to switch away from Silence Step. I'm going to see if there's anyone we can find who's got a bit of stack. I'm going to Riker. He's got plasma and he's got red armor, so maybe he's going to barge in to some rooms. We've seen him be quite confident with plasma before. Is that Kinin going to go down? He's got the shotgun out, getting down half health. Riker loses out on red.
Look at this.
It's still alive.
It was only Kinin challenging for the rail.
Yep.
He does kill the rail carrier at the end.
He doesn't get the rail though, which is going to be very frustrating. They need some good weaponry.
They need to challenge for the rail with more than 1 player. They need to make sure they get something right now.
Well, they managed to take down l0wfly, and they look like l0wfly are going to be setting up here. They're trying to say, okay, setting up early last time didn't work, let's set up maybe a little bit earlier. And Kinin, he has weapons, he just doesn't have health. And he's got loads of weapons. I'm sure he's going to go into quad room and maybe palm off a couple. Yep, FRS going to be getting LG. We could see him picking it up. Nice rocket work here from Kinin and the plasma to finish off Fortune. Oh wow, and Hate Me goes down as well. l0wfly have got the quad. They've got Silence Step with it. He has LG and shotgun, some very effective weapons. And he doesn't really want to dive in there. He's scared he's going to lose too much health.
So all the rails are there covering that mega health.
Can he find any damage? Got 10 seconds until red. But it looks like he's trying to poke his head around, see if he can find him. He takes a rail from the side. He's in trouble. He gets 1 kill, but l0wfly 100-100 and the railgun. Easy pickings for him.
Look at the defense from 102. They knew they couldn't go into the red.
Yeah,
they knew they couldn't really challenge the quad, so they all positioned themselves super defensively, just eating the rails whenever the quad was trying to do something.
And they minimize the damage extremely effectively. Very well played by them. FRS here, he has the rail, but he's in trouble. He might lose it here.
Nice
But he wouldn't give it. He won't give it away. He gets the kill in the end, also. So trying to make it as worthwhile as possible. Look at this. l0wfly spawning right by the railgun. Just going to be denying it again from Funnybee, who seems to be trying to control this rail room.
Yeah, but I mean, the l0wfly need to make sure they get the rail. They will need the rail. There's still 10 minutes left in the game, but they're losing by 40.
Yeah. It's been 40 now for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It seems to have been the frag difference for quite a while. They still got half the game to go. There's still a comeback that can be made. But is deliberate murder. Now they've got the lead. Are they going to throw it away? I feel like it's going to be unlikely, but we'll have to see. It's l0wfly who've got to pull out the sick moves to make this happen for themselves.
Look at this, 102 just to pick that mag health. They're all there.
All day.
Making sure that mag health goes for them.
Oh, and Riker's teammate does die in front of him. But, oh, I'll just take that lightning gun, and I still have a fairly healthy stack to make some use of it. And here he just realizes, oh, I don't have any rails left. Going to switch to my beloved plasma, but FRS dropping to the lightning. 10 seconds now. Riker defending this exceptionally.
Where are the l0wfly players?
Exploding in front of us. Oh, 12 health left. He might take it just to try and get the deny. Was a little bit wary that someone would just dive in and steal it from him. 17 health. Find it unlikely that he can get much from this, but he's healing up off the 50 health bubble. Maybe we can see something from this after all. LG ammunition. It looks like now l0wfly are on the run. He's going to find Snapcase. We haven't seen much of him already. Kanin going down in front of him. He just about gets the killing blow. Oh, and there's a couple up here. He might just take a dive. Snapcase doesn't die. Kanin looking for the gauntlet. We've got the grenades coming up, but he just comes back. Insta-death for him. And Riker, maybe the last bit of ammunition he can use to get a kill here on Funnybee, but no, he is going to survive.
Now the frag leads escalated to 50 frags.
50. Yeah, this is dark times
because
for l0wfly.
After that quad run, well, l0wfly pretty much had to hide on the map. They had to go to the dark corners, and I mean, by doing that, 102 just got all the resources on the map.
You know, even so, deliberate murder are so much better at negating any kind of solid damage from l0wfly's quad runs. When l0wfly gets a quad run, when deliberate murder gets a quad run, l0wfly still give away more frags, even when they're trying to play defensively. Because it seems that they know exactly where they're hiding. Nice grenade there from Funnybee, picking up a frag on Hate Me. Kanin now dropping and see what he can do against Riker. But only the machine gun shouldn't be too solid. We've got Fortune here.
60 frags now, whoa.
This is absolute savagery. And I wonder where people are going to be expecting this. What are the...
I call the 2-0 for l0wfly there.
Against a team who, we know, this isn't a normal deliberate murder squad, but they don't seem to be having any issues. It's as if there was no lineup change at all. This is extremely effective play. Who got a plasma jump up, but they reached the mercy limit.
Wow.
And it's going to be deliberate murder absolutely throttling l0wfly in map number 1 of this quarterfinals. Insane stuff. And l0wfly getting by far and away the best damage there. 6.7k, at least 2k ahead of anybody else.
24 net. That's...
Wow.
Those are l0wfly stats, pretty much.
And FRS, Snapcase, really not having a solid game. They were negative 25-ish net, each of them.
Yeah.
Now, how does l0wfly get back onto their horse and
on
go through into this
map?
This has got to be solid. What are you thinking if you're l0wfly?
Well, if I'm l0wfly, I have no idea how to get back into this game, because right now l0wfly is playing so well, and all of the 102 team have such a high team play. l0wfly definitely need to start coming with some team play and some good games.
Yeah. I mean,
they need to make sure they don't lose out on everything, because in that game they were missing out on the Mega, on the Red, on the LG, on the Rail.
Yeah,
and
they
even
were just a little bit slow.
When they were getting those resources, they were still getting denied from them.
Exactly, like every time, well, we'll talk about that later, because it looks like map number 2 is going to start. We're on match point here for deliberate murder. l0wfly could be going out of the tournament in a matter of 20 minutes. Off the beginning, we're going to check FRS. He's got Plasma Spawn. He knows that this one can give him direct access to LG and the yellow armor. So this is going to be something he's very happy to appear next to. What can he do at the beginning?
He doesn't need to move right now. This is a great spawn. Oh, but look at 102. They do.
Suddenly, all of them appear at FRS.
Yes. So all of them appear and Reika used 2 direct rockets there. That's, I mean, that was a dream spawn for FRS, but Reika doing such a good job, and he even moves out to the red and denies the red. This is how good he's playing right now.
Yeah, and Silencer though, he does get a kill, but he's going to be very weak. We've got Quad could be spawning any second now, so teams are going to be very conscious of this. Fortune getting the kill on Kanin. There is Snapcase getting fragged, but it's switching around so quick. And l0wfly still has his life, but FRS getting him down. And we've got 10 seconds now. The Quad is going to spawn imminently, and it's Deliberate Murder who take it. Oh, he's it! FunnyBee steals it! What a move!
How did that happen?
Oh, all of them are next to him. Can he get another kill? Red isn't up for 20 seconds. He needs to find some health. He needs to find some frags, and Kanin can do something.
So they are sure to get this rail. He should pass the rail to Silence or just keeping himself. He's a very good rail player, but I guess he wants to get some more frags.
Oh, he's going to find a couple. Takes a direct rocket. He's crippled now. Oh, they do get the kill. Dies. Well, it was still, he got that steal Quad. It could have been much, much worse for l0wfly.
He tried to get back the control of the LG room, but after that direct rocket, he just couldn't do anything else.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's back here.
A crippling blow for sure, but then nice. There we go. Excellent for Kanin.
They're back on the control of this LG room, but now can they branch out? Oh god, another rocket. What is this?
All these rockets are just gravitating towards FunnyBee's chest. And do you think FunnyBee's the guy on l0wfly who, you know, l0wfly's like maybe almost the carry for Deliberate Murder? Would you say the same for FunnyBee?
I would say the same for FunnyBee and Silencept, yes.
Okay, so we're going to be looking for really FunnyBee and Silencept to make the big plays and put l0wfly ahead in this one. Look, and they're contesting over this LG room. It has spawned right now, and FRS throwing Fortune away. And the Striker almost getting the steal. It's still up, but they need to kill it. Hate Me going down as well. They're making good use of protecting this LG room.
Yeah, usually it's Bubble hanging around on that LG room by 102, and he can defend it quite well. I guess without him, they're having slight difficulty getting control of that.
It's like, yeah, FRS just throwing himself away. Doesn't really want to be walking around a 4 HP, and he didn't really have any weapons to lose. Grenade launcher, nah. Not a big deal, but we've got l0wfly. He gets the grenade. Wow, man, Kanin is taking direct everything.
Oh god, look at that. l0wfly just taking direct rockets left, center,
everywhere, man. He's getting LG, but 2 health. He really wants to, yes, he throws the lightning gun away for a teammate. But teams are still tied. It looks like l0wfly are having a much more pleasant experience on the Hidden Fortress than they were on Dreadful Place.
Oh, but Reika gets his squadron, but he doesn't have any weapons though.
He's got nothing, he's got no ammo. Oh, he finds the machine gun ammo. FRS does go down. There's a bit of weaponry, but he would like something else to play with.
Oh, and Nate me just stealing that mega health right in front of Reika, but Reika doesn't need nice.
Again, on Kanin!
Oh, poor FunnyBee.
Oh, it's a horrible day for him.
Look at the stack right now on Reika. How many frags can he rack up now?
He's only got a couple of seconds left, but he is picking up 5 frags we've seen.
Another.
Make that 6. Great work from Reika. He is really pulling out the big guns for us. And a Silencept right in front of it, and a direct rocket after. The Deliberate Murder guys, man. All of everything connecting. Let's have a look. How's the rail doing? Rail not so effective, man. They just need the projectiles instead.
Yeah.
And there it is. Rocket does get to finish off the job. Let's have a look at his actually. 39 LG, 40 rail. We've got 70 rocket. And Kanin getting a kill. How many seconds will it be till a direct grenade or rocket hits him square in the eyes?
Oh, poor guy. Even after that quadrant, the teams are still slightly tied.
Yeah, I mean, they're managing to pull it together.
But they just lost control of the LG room. I hope they at least have control of the red.
Yeah, they're going to need to be holding on to some. Like, what are the item pickups like? Is it fairly balanced at the moment?
It's super balanced right now, even on the quadrant. Super balanced. 6 reds to 4 of l0wfly, 5 megas to 3s. l0wflys are slightly below, but I guess that kind of translates on the frag difference.
Yeah. I mean, it is a very narrow lead that Deliberate Murder have at the moment. We can't really speak too much about how that lead's going to have an effect. But l0wfly picking up the yellows, setting up surely for the quad that's going to be soon, just wanting to grab a bit of lightning gun ammunition, avoiding damage. He wants to keep as much of this armor possible for this quad that's spawning imminently. Check him out, it's the road to the quad. Oh, some nice LG onto Kanin, off the spawn, finds FRS again, but he's too slow to get there.
So stacked that Silencept.
Nice. Let's have a look. What can Silencept pull off here? He would like at the end of this quadrant for them to be in the lead. Trying to get damage onto l0wfly. Going to follow through. And even the gauntlet doesn't actually hit him. Looking for the rockets. No connection.
Look at this. 102 just making damage to him on every side.
Yeah, he can't really do much at all. Hate Me though, getting a fresh spawn.
Oh.
He's going to be cannon fodder here towards the quad, but look, he just can't get enough damage.
Yeah, I mean,
and they're
1 or 2
surrounding
players
him.
are appearing from every side, and l0wfly just doesn't know where to turn himself to.
It must be so frustrating for him, but it was still, they got the quad, fragment difference, didn't really go too much further in the way of deliberate murder at all. So they're holding ground well at the moment. They still need to find something in the fuel tank that can carry them back onto a tied game and into the lead. But we're watching Fortune at the moment. He's extremely weak. But, you know, the Rocket's here. He's going to be picking up rocket frags. We can guess that already. FRS, he's got no health at all. It's silenced with the machine gun, who is needed. We've got a while until any of the other items are up, so let's see what can l0wfly do with this shotgun. Tommy trying to make his way up the staircase, going to be going down to that. A lot of l0wfly players hanging around the lightning gun room. l0wfly is rotating, gets a kill on Fortune. Red in 5. We're seeing some good item control now, and the gap with frags is slowly diminishing. He gets the red. They tried to fight it, but we're seeing amazing damage by l0wfly. He did a lot of damage before going down, very much worth the effort, and it's 1 frag of difference.
Good. That means l0wfly are back in the control of the LG room, but there are 3 players there, and usually you will only have 1 player there, and other players trying to help him, but also circling to try to help the guys at the red armor. So this means they're just fantastic control over the map.
Oh, Riker just managed to win over red armor. He's doing a lot of damage. He's still got a decent amount left, but there it is. FRS of MG, another of the l0wfly players who got a rail from the side, and Riker is extremely weak. So he's not really going to have much hope for this next quad. And FunnyBee is going to get it. There's the kill on Fortune. Can he find a... I know, it seems that he must have gone, the Riker went down beforehand.
FunnyBee, the rocket magnets. Teams are tied now.
Oh, let's have a look. They've actually taken the lead. He's looking for the pummel, but he's not granted it. Shotgun on the side, got to be careful. Those rockets will be a nightmare for him, but these flick rails starting to come out. Mega in his hands. Can he carry him forward, the team forward, any more frags? l0wfly in the lead. They need to sustain this as long as possible. 1 more frag before the end, and FunnyBee still pulling out the damage. That was more like it. FunnyBee needed this.
Yeah, and now his team is on the lead. Not for much though. They need to get control of the red room.
Yeah, and that's hate me there. Just have the chat box up on the side. Maybe just checking the previous action. And then looking for a rail angle. Like teammates right in front of him. Doesn't want to take the risk. Oh. Go negative 80 damage. Mega up. It looks like FunnyBee really is the man for Mega. And another kill onto Hate Me. 85 to 78. l0wfly have managed to push through with
They're
the lead.
all in this room though. They're not really branching out to try to get the red.
Well, there was a FRS who was trying to make moves to the red room earlier. And I think l0wfly was occasionally joining, but it seems like LG room really is where they want to be at the moment. And now Kanin's run out of rail ammunition. He's definitely going to want to be getting more of that later on, if not very soon. There's another yellow. We've got 30 seconds. He's probably going to be hanging around this LG room maybe a bit longer. He's got Mega, manages to deny, and the rail dropped by Hate Me. It's a dream come true here for FunnyBee, and more LG ammunition. And if we've got the yellow coming up soon, Kanin, he might be after another.
He can't, he needs to go to the Mega. Mega spawns in 15 seconds. He needs to make sure that room is clear.
He's found another yellow. It's like, checks, can he enter? Now he's going to be making his way over to quad. 5 seconds left. It looks like l0wfly might have control. All of the different meta players coming in, but Kanin just cleans right up. There's someone behind him with the machine gun. Does get the kill onto l0wfly. Trying to get a kill from the angle. There it is, but l0wfly is spawning in front of him.
And the Mega is up as well.
Oh, look at that. And FunnyBee spawns right in front of him.
And he steals the Mega. But yeah, he's going to die there. But l0wfly does get a okay, l0wfly just died. All is cool.
l0wfly trying to get the damage out of the shotgun. 2 health left, looking for a final good blast, but this l0wfly still with a pretty tidy stack now. He's making his way over to the LG room. Kanin in front of him. He gets dispatched. Snapcase. Is he going to be the next victim? He is. There's a teammate with him. Kanin in front of him. We've got another excellent hit from l0wfly. Great defensive play we're seeing from the Russian.
Yeah, he single-handedly just got control of that that Mega health room, that LG room even.
There we go.
Took me a while.
3rd time lucky.
Because he knew the Mega timing, and now who is going to be the one to take l0wfly out of the room?
Well, we don't know, because he's just managed to take down Kanin and Snapcase. He's having one hell of a run here. Let's have a look at the actuals. Pretty modest all the way around, to be honest. 35 LG, 47 rail, but it is the damage up. What kind of damage up? Is he the leader on the board at the moment?
No, FunnyBee is the leader on the board, but he's only leading by 100.
I see. Snapcase, another victim. And we're now less than a minute until the next quad.
He's getting fragged in here, but thing is, by him being on this room, it kind of lets his team down on the other sides of the map. He's getting stacked for the quad, so he'll try to make up for this at the next quad run.
Yep, Snapcase there trying to get on Mega, but you know, little does he know, it's ages until it's going to be spawning. And we've got the yellows up. Does l0wfly want to stack up more? We've got 20 seconds. He's taking rail damage, but does take down Kanin. And he's going to find him right again off the spawn. Unlucky for Funny Bee. Now he's got this position for the next quad. Great kill onto FRS. We're seeing that absolutely beautiful Quake from him right now.
Had like
he's just taking down absolutely everybody at the moment.
He's had now about 20 run, 20 frag run, and he even got the quad run as well. Let's see. Okay, it's now. Let's say it's at 20 right now.
Yeah.
When will he die?
Oh, he's not really getting it.
Come on, let him get the kills. Oh, he gets a rail in the back.
Yeah, he's hurting a lot. He sees the red up. He's still vulnerable to the rail. Kanin doesn't land the plasma. We've got just over 10 seconds left of this quad. He gets to 25. He is a little bit healthy now. Rail's coming from the side. l0wfly trying to get away. He might be weak, but he doesn't want to throw away a frag in that lightning gun room, so he circles around. He's going to go back to the bridge. And is he finally going to die? Snapcase, can he kill him? Or is there going to be another frag here? l0wfly, he gets the kill. What is going on? It's Silenceb in the end.
Finally he dies, but I mean, the amount of frags he got in that run was about 25 frags in 1 minute.
Absolutely insane stuff from l0wfly. But you know what? It is l0wfly still in the lead, so even though l0wfly is doing incredibly well.
Yeah, but the lead was 17 1 minute ago, and now, look at this, only one frag game.
Riker as well, I mean, he's been having a great game also. Gets the rail shot in the end, but sadly, he gives it away. I don't know if it was worth it. He brought 80 damage and giving away what could be another 10 times that much. It's a tough one to measure up, but it is deliberate murder in the lead here at the 12-minute mark. Of course, time limit is going to be at 20 minutes, but definitely l0wfly still much in this game.
Oh, and Riker, they wanted to get control back of that LG room. And they all come rushing in. They want the weapons.
Yeah, Riker sharing the love here with that lightning gun. Weapon going for damage on Snapcase, looking for another great rail play here. And one more, FRS goes down, but the machine gun does this.
Do they know that the rail is there? Nope. Riker comes back and gets the rail.
He picks it up again, oh my. Good work. 10 seconds though. Until quad. Riker, yeah, he's got the rail, manages to get the kill. Is he going to be able to set up early? He's just abusing that rail so much and being immensely effective with it. Kanin goes down in front of him. FRS. Riker, he should steal this in front of the faces, and that's shotgun for him. Can he pull out more? The rail as well, Riker. Mad plays from him. FRS, 7 impressives and 6 excellence. He's not willing to stop anytime soon. Still 10 seconds till red armor. Is he just going to hold ground? No, he's going to back off. Lightning gun room. Yeah,
just needs to make sure that the LG room is safe, and now he can go to the map, to the red, try to do some more damage there, try to secure it as well for his team, even gets the red.
Wow,
and no one of l0wfly is around, so I don't think they'll know the time. Another frag there.
There's the 5 frag run on that quad. And yeah, Riker still having an amazing run, trying to outmatch l0wfly here. FRS should go down imminently. Snapcase also trying to get a piece of the action, but he just can't hit that last shotgun blast. I think Snapcase took him down in the end.
Any craters.
Oh.
Won't die to anyone.
It's okay, we forgive you, Riker. That was an excellent run of plays.
And he comes back to get that red, so he did not let the axis of the quadrant get over the timings.
Oh, suddenly all the rockets are coming towards him, pulling out the gauntlet, but to no effect this one. 3 HP left, and finally the final bullet. It gets him down. Deliberate Murder, though, have over a 15 frag lead. But this is still manageable, I mean...
It is, I mean, with a quadrant on the M20, you can easily get back into the game.
Yeah.
And that's what l0wfly is doing. They have control of the LG room, but they need the rail right now.
Yeah, they do. They need Riker to stop using that rail as well. Look, and he's got the red armor once again. He only has shotgun, no rail, and of course we can't see the weapons on time. They do spawn 30 seconds after each other. And there he just runs in. I'm not sure about that move, making a play onto the lightning gun, but he's completely surrounded. And now we're seeing Snapcase. We've seen very little of him in this series, so I want to follow him for a bit longer, see if he can do anything. He takes out l0wfly, but it is Kanin who follows after him. And 10 seconds until quad. FRS trying to take him down, but l0wfly is just doing a lot of damage. He walks into the pummel. Oh, Fortune next to him as well. And Kanin fighting back.
He's gonna get the quad, but he has no armor.
Well, he's got no weapons either, man. It's just a machine gun. Kanin trying to do damage, but, you know, he might only have machine gun, but he's still picked up 2 frags. Great work by him. He has barely enough ammunition to carry him through any further. He needs something else to work with. Silence up in front of him, and he's just going to be giving himself away. Let's see now, 17 frags difference, 5 minutes to go. They need to start building this comeback soon. Or we're going to be seeing a 2-0 for Deliberate Murder, and they'll be going through to the semis.
They are now getting all the reds and all the railguns, but 102, they don't really care. They're just hanging around the LG room.
Yeah. Starts up, looking for some damage from a distance. It's still absolutely ages into quad, so he's not really using the stack to wait until quad. He needs to get that damage out. He needs to start picking up the frags and boosting his team upwards. He is. Oh, got to be careful of the pummel. And now they looks like they want to play around in this lightning gun room, but Sanseb looking a little bit wary of it. Not sure if he wants to commit himself just there. And if he's waiting for red armor, he's going to be waiting a long time. He might be able to take down Fortune. So close, 3 health left. Looks for the final blast, but 7 HP remaining. Fortune is going to be surviving. Even getting the kill on Snapcase.
20 frag lead right now.
Yeah, pretty brutal stuff. And Riker, I mean, he's been one of the most impressive players today. Oh, well, in this game. He's just been so effective in his runs.
Yeah, he's actually the highest damage dealer in the game right now.
Yeah, and it absolutely shows from everything we've seen from him. Super impressive work. Do we know much about Riker?
Not really.
No.
I saw him playing with 102 last week, I think, as well. And he did a good job as well. It
makes absolute sense for them to bring him onto their team because such a valuable asset, as we can see. And Snapcase trying to look for damage, 11 health left.
l0wfly desperately need this squad, and look at
really
102. They're all there, perfectly controlling it.
And look at this, l0wfly's got quad. He doesn't have much in the way of ammo. Snapcase was just standing in front of the teleporter looking for a pummel. And we're going to see more frags here from l0wfly. Yellow is up,
now.
Looking for a rail, but he can't get it. And there it is, they managed to take him down. They needed to take him down as soon as possible. There's still going to be hope for l0wfly, but now their game needs to be next to flawless if they want to make this comeback.
Yeah, the frag lead almost escalated to 30 there. And they just lost control of the LG room as well, so they will need all the reds, all the rails. They will need to hit everything if they want to make this game possible for them.
Absolutely, but Riker, once again, this seems to be his home. Getting that railgun, getting that red.
Oh yeah, Riker is Koroida. He did play for 102.
Is who?
Koroida.
Koroida, okay. I don't recognize the Nick, as I was saying, but he didn't manage to get a kill. He's got rail. 5 health left is not really enough to get anything significant. We're trying to look for a shotgun blossom to hate me, but it's going to go down. 2 minutes and the frag difference isn't really getting any closer, but now it's like saying 28, maybe there's something there for them, but there's only 1 quad left. They've got to get that quad, and everyone's got to be killing everyone on Deliberate Murder. And maybe Snapcase can have a bit more of a more fruitful time than he was having earlier. And we're checking out his accuracy as well, pretty modest stuff. Very decent, in fact, well, very adequate, I could say. And trying to pick up the damage, just being careful, not wanting to throw himself out there too much. And it looks like they might be waiting for that final minute for that final quad.
They need that quad so desperately.
Yeah.
They need to make it flawless.
And Snapcase looks like he's coming in. He would like to save this yellow armor. He's looking pretty stacked at this point. He's got to be careful going through the teleporter. 5 seconds now until quad. No one waiting for him on the other side. Oh, they've got to try and take them down, but l0wfly gets it. He's going to die, but now it's 19 frags of difference. They have got to push so hard right now. The risks they've got to take at the moment are going to be absolutely inordinate. Fortune going to go down in front of him, but there's the damage coming out from every other side. Got to watch out for those grenades as well. 18 of difference. Still 18, but Deliberate Murder still managing to rack up some of the frags. And it just seems to not be going the way of l0wfly today in these quarterfinals. What can they do with these last 30 seconds? Riker gonna take him down. Has to give away that red armor to his teammate, diving below him.
And the frag lead just escalates for 1-2.
Yep, it is now starting to go the opposite way with 20 seconds to go, guys. We can be calling this one good game. And it looks like l0wfly gonna be getting knocked out in the quarterfinals of the FACEIT DL Compare TDM finale. And it will be a Deliberate Murder going in with a slightly different squad to usual, but they show us really how good they can be constantly, as they will make their way to the semi-finals. GG!
Wins.
Wow, l0wfly and Reika over 10k. Reika with even 11k.
11k, oh
That's
my god.
a lot.
Only Kanin, +3, 9.1k there, just taking a look at the stats, but a very, very impressive performance, could say.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't so confident in 102, but I guess it
Nor was
makes
I.
sense because Karoider was one of the first players for the original 102.
Yeah.
l0wfly wasn't there back then, as I think one of the first appearances of l0wfly was actually in the Idris LAN, as we talked to Cook and
that's where we really was kind of, he came into presence like,
Yeah.
okay, let's watch this guy a lot more now.
Yeah, but Reika or Karoider showing us that the old lineup is always the best.
Absolutely great work there. Well, we're probably going to be moving over to the semi-finals in just a moment, but we are going to take a quick break before we move on. So we'll see you in just a second for more Quake action from the TDM FACEIT Duel Compare finale.